option. He races back for the second and makes it. Not happy with the fielding, little Das.
Yeah, needed more out of that fielder, that deep fielder. It's Rishad who took a little bit of time, but credit to Hassan Nawaz because he was off like a sprinter. That's an excellent way of picking up an extra run. Just showing his fitness, his athleticism, and his intent. Shadab and Hassan Nawaz, both excellent athletes. Deep fielders need to adjust. I think the captain doesn't have a lot of time in T20 to guide them at deep mid-wicket or square leg. I think you've got to captain yourself as a fielder. Make sure that you adjust.
Oh, beautiful. Lovely Yorker right on the stumps. Another chance for a couple of runs. This is good running.
Hassan Nawaz is pretty calm out there. Doesn't seem to be in any rush because he's played the tough balls quite cleverly, and then running between the wickets has been outstanding. So if you're not getting 4s and 6s, your next best bet is to make those singles into 2s and 2s into 3s. Having said that, this has been an excellent over from Hassan. Fuller length, Yorker length, reading the mind of the strikers.
And again, picks out the fielder, just a single. So 6 of the first 5 deliveries. Again, the onus on Shadab to get a boundary, the onus on Hassan Mahmood to try and close this over out, and the onus on these fellows to get that awesome picture that goes viral.
Forest of photographers. 10 6s, 13 4s, 27 dots, a lot of ones. It has been a nice mix.
This time Shadab launches it. Chance in the deep and taken. Shanto with the catch. Hassan deservedly takes a wicket.
Unfortunately, he was getting a little itchy and little desperate, Shadab. Yeah, not happy with himself because it was in the slot for him to try that big 6. Mixed innings for him where he didn't middle a lot, got the toe end of the bat and knew exactly the fate of that strike. Good catch. And a wicket falls. Shadab could only get 7 from 10, 190 for 5.
And 20th over. Starts off with one hit into the leg side, just a single. This is very good from Bangladesh at the back end.
They have a better plan, and they've done exceedingly well in the last couple of overs. Shadab there looking for that glorious 6. Couldn't find the middle of the bat, and good running catch. Yeah, heartbreak for some, but it has been a joyous period for Bangladesh. Bangladesh want to finish this on a high so that when they go back in the dugout and try to track down whatever score Pakistan have laid out, they feel good about that run chase.
Lovely bowling, wide Yorker. Yeah, just holds it, just a single. This is very good defensive bowling from Bangladesh.
Look at the last 3 overs, the progress has been outstanding. Just a single 4 in a phase where 4s and 6s leak.
Captain yourself as a fielder, make sure that you adjust.
No boundary for 8 balls. It's been a dry spell for Pakistan. Again, Hassan Nawaz changed the trend. 4 more balls left.
There we go. Length provided and trashed away. Over the fence. Big six.
It's a tremendous innings that he's playing. That's why he's so fitted for a middle order gig. Tailor-made to bat at 4 or 5, because if he can get somebody scoring 48 of 24, you know that it's a done deal. He can be a match winner, and Pakistan desperately looking for someone to excel at that 4 or 5 position. Great 6. And KFC score a scholarship. Every 6 offers a chance for students to get a scholarship. Just a couple of runs away from a fantastic 50. Good thing about this 50 is that he did not throw his wicket away when the crunch was on from Bangladesh. They bowled extremely well and he respected that. 2 is the call. Probably get there. And it's a great 50. You've got to applaud the talent that he's become. Not easy to be so consistent in T20 and get those runs at a strike rate of 200. Just being a flawless, flowing knock. Pakistan's 200 comes up as well. They're going at a run rate of 10.17.
With the onside wants 2 again. Just a single. And Pakistan's 4 total of 200 in last 8 T20Is. And this one belongs to Hassan Nawaz. His 50 to go with his 100 in T20Is. But he's made this middle order position a very solid one for himself. Very good in the HPL PSL. And now in this series, both matches he's looked like the real deal. Last ball, it has been hit in the air, launched high, straight up, taken. Hidroy does really well. It was launched in the air, stayed in the air for a long time. A good catch. Pakistan get 2-0-1 again. First T20I and the second T20I. 2-0-1. It's a third consecutive 2-0-1 score here at Gaddafi Stadium, the final of the PSL. 201 was set up and it was chased down and twice now against Bangladesh, but he's the man of the moment. What a strike force has become in the middle phase of the innings. Not easy taking those 1s and 2s. It is hot, it is humid, and he was perspiring yet did not throw his wicket away. That's why he's become such a regular for Pakistan in the middle of the innings. I don't know why he's shaking his head, because it really has been one tremendous innings. Strike rate of almost 200, guiding the innings with his intelligent hitting. And the fans are happy. Pakistan have once again got runs on the board, and Bangladesh will have to bat extremely well to win this. Famous of the last man dismissed. It was a high ball, a very good catch by Hridoy. He came in from long on, steadied himself, an excellent catch in the end. Well, just about excellent. It let it slip through. And so everything happened for Bangladesh in the last 3 or 4 overs. They bowled well, they fielded well. Hassan Nawaz, the standout performer in the middle of the batting order, 51 of 26. Sahibzada played a very, very good innings of 74 of 41. 41 for Haris at number 3. Partition 103 between Sahibzada and Haris. 45 Salman and Hassan Nawaz, and then 24 and 11. And Hassan Nawaz stood tall. Pakistan getting to 201 in their 20 overs again in this second T20I. Mehdi Hassan Miraj, none for 38. Couple of wickets for Hassan Mahmood and a couple of wickets for Tanzim. Rishad went the distance. Pakistan going at 10.05 to the over, exactly the same as they did in the first T20I. Right, now let's join Zainab Abbas.
I've got मोहम्मद हारिस with me. मोहम्मद, पहली बात तो ये है कि एक चीज़ बड़ी क्लियर नज़र आ रही है टीम की, और वो है इंटेंट। चाहे वो आपकी हो, चाहे हसन नवाज की हो, जिस तरह से टीम स्टार्ट करिए, तो ये क्या पार्ट ऑफ द स्ट्रैटेजी है, ये डिस्कशन है कि पॉजिटिवली खेलना है?
जी बिल्कुल, डिस्कशन भी है और स्ट्रेटेजी का पार्ट भी है कि जिसने भी जाना है और वो जो मोमेंटम मिलता है ना उसको कैरी ऑन करना है। चाहे 5वां नंबर पे बैट्समैन आता है, छठे पे आता है, जो भी आता है, जो मोमेंटम पहले 2 बैट्समैनों ने छोड़ा है उसको कैरी ऑन करना है।
पार्टनरशिप के बारे में बताएं, वहाँ पे जब आप थे तो क्या डिस्कशन चल रही थी? बैटिंग कंडीशंस है, हमने देखा कि आपको कैसी लगी ओवरऑल? वैसे
बैटिंग कंडीशन तो है, लेकिन जो सेट बैटर है उसके लिए, नए बैट्समैन के लिए इतना आसान नहीं होता, और ये बड़ा अच्छा टोटल हमने सेट किया। जैसे आपने बात की पार्टनरशिप की, तो बिल्कुल कोच का यही पैगाम है कि एटलीस्ट 1-2 50 के पार्टनरशिप होने चाहिए, या 1 आध 30 पार्टनरशिप होना चाहिए। जो बैक टू बैक विकेट है वो नहीं गिरनी चाहिए।
अच्छा, ये बताएं कि एक चीज़, लाइका सेट के सब बहुत पॉजिटिवली खेल रहे हैं। हसन नवाज एक बहुत ग्रेट एडिशन नज़र आ रहे हैं पाकिस्तान टीम के लिए। उनके आने से क्या लगता है आपको टीम का माहौल और जनरली कितना फ़ायदा हो रहा है पाकिस्तान टीम को?
वह नॉर्मली अगर देखा जाए तो जिस तरह वो स्पिनर्स को खेलते हैं तो वो एक प्लस पॉइंट है। नॉर्मली जैसे हम सर्कल में अगर 6 में 60 करते हैं तो उसके बाद हम स्लो हो जाते थे, तो उसके आने से यह फ़ायदा हुआ कि वो स्पिनरों पे हिट मार लेता है, जिसकी वजह से जो हम रन रेट है वो कवर कर लेते हैं। अगर हमें सर्कल में पावर प्ले में हम 60 कर लेते हैं तो हम उसके बाद भी 60 कर सकते हैं। तो इसका प्लस पॉइंट है कि वो स्पिनरों को अटैक भी करता है, साथ में सिंगल डबल भी आते रहते हैं, तो उन पर प्रेशर डालते हैं।
लास्टली, रैम शॉट खेलते हैं आप, बहुत अच्छे हैं और आपको शौक भी है खेलने का, उस पर काफ़ी मेहनत हो रही है?
जी बिल्कुल, मेहनत तो हो रही है, सम टाइम आउट भी हो जाता हूँ, फिर गालियाँ भी खाता हूँ, लेकिन कोशिश होती है कि अपने स्ट्रेंथ को बैक करूँ।
चलिए ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच हारिस एंड ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू।
Well, you heard it from Mohammad Haris. He's just talking about the fact that, you know, they have a very clear role at the top, that the intent has to be positive, and that's what we've seen from the Pakistan team so far. They also spoke about how, you know, they need to build partnerships. That's what the discussion has been in the dressing room, just to sort of continue and build on those partnerships. Even if they lose wickets, I think the aim is to really go for runs and score a big one like we saw in the first T20 international as well. Overall, also talking about his ram shot and saying that that's something that he's worked really hard on. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't, but he's more than happy to execute it and, you know, add some valuable runs.
Bangladesh need 202 to level the series, and that chase will
the charge, Bangladesh, straight away.
He needs to play some smart cricket here. I know he's very young. I know he likes being very aggressive right at the top of the order. This time shimmy down the wicket. And it goes down the wicket and he likes to target the area down the ground, which is a beautiful thing to do, to see it coming from any batter. So back-to-back boundaries for Tanzir Hassan. Once again, getting into his own groove.
Right, so he's done enough in this over, really. He doesn't have to do anything silly for the next 3 deliveries. Just play each ball on his merit. If he can just get it away, get his partner down the other end briskly. In fact, a direct hit. Light up those bails, will get him back for 2.
This is good cricket because we've seen many times in the past that once he gets going, looks like he wants to hit each and every delivery. So after picking up those 2 boundaries, he's just tucked one in and he's picked up a couple of runs.
That's superbly played. Has that gone for 6? My goodness, that is a magnificent stroke. That is absolutely outstanding.
Now that is a very, very good shot. Inside out, never easy to play, and play that so early in the inning. Just have a look at this shot. It was wide, just opening the face of the bat. A really good follow through, right from the middle part of the bat. That is a cracking shot. Magnificent.
It's the first time that Salman Ali Agha has bowled the first over innings of T20 International. Might be the last.
Yeah, good.
And a single off the last ball means 17 runs off the first over. Top stuff from Bangladesh. Certainly has brought the Bangladesh supporters alive in the crowd. They love that start, why wouldn't you? Tanzan, all of them, 17 off the first over. Very much on the charge. His captain, Lytton Das, at number 3, will be delighted with that work. Hassan Ali, I wonder why he didn't take the first over. 5 for 30 in the last game. Kareem Ashraf bowled the first over in the last game, and I didn't necessarily like that too much. We're used to seeing Shaheen Shah Afridi come charging in and set a real good tone in the first over and get wickets in the first over. That's not the case, of course. They're not playing. I wonder why Hassan Ali didn't bowl the first over. Anyway, he's been pushed away for a couple.
Again here, getting into a good group. Really good start for someone like Tanzir Hassan Tamim. And this is the first over. First one was a cutaway, then using the feet down the ground. But have a look at this shot. That went all the way. 17 in that first over. It's a very good start. They need to capitalize on that.
Outstanding batting. Swinging back in from Hassan Ali. Worked with the swing. There's no one out there on this fast outfield. That's gone for 4. This is brilliant stuff from Bangladesh. As his partner, is he going to get a knock at all?
I'm sure he will. Time will tell, Hazy. But this is a wonderful batting. Wonderful display of smart batting. He has been aggressive. He's picking up the spots. He's picking up the gaps. And he's not trying to hit it too hard. It's pure timing of his legs. Really good wrist work. Fetches him another boundary. Already 3 4s and a 6 in his innings of 23.
Adabru's. Last 6 first innings at this ground. The average score has been exactly 201. Last 6 innings. That's including, of course, some PSL games. Only 9 of the last 24 internationals were won by chasing teams. Teams batting first have won 7 of the last T20 internationals here. But this is an extremely positive start for Bangladesh. Couple of dot balls in a row.
And all of a sudden, the last two deliveries, Hassan Ali has changed the length. He just pulled it back, knowing that the looking, especially Tanzir Hassan, has looked really comfortable coming onto the front foot. So this is really good bowling. I'm having another look whether he's overstepped. Oh, this could turn out to be a free hit.
It sure is. Yep. And another signal to come. There it is. Wow. How can he get off this one? Tanzan, 23 not out. His partner hasn't faced a ball yet. Oh, that's going to be bowled again too. It's another no ball, goes for 4. And it's another free hit, of course. That's above waist height. And the batsman standing upright at the crease. Early call from the umpire.
But this kind of a start, this will certainly raise hopes for Bangladesh to go and chase this big total. Yes, above the waist. So it will be another free hit. The problem for Pakistan is that that particular delivery also gone for the boundary. Already 12 in this over, 17 in the first. It's a terrific start for Bangladesh.
Unbelievable start. Oh, it's a full toss too, free hits. Got away with that in the end. Oh, no, he's hit him. Well, why don't we just get him bruised all over the place? Hit him, try and hit him when he's batting, above the waist height, about chest height, then strike the stumps of the non-striker, then he gets hit again.
It took him 10 deliveries to face his first one. Shy at the stumps. And hits just the left thigh.
That'll teach him for getting so many runs. 28 off 12, brilliant. The non-strikers in at the moment. Tanzan. Abaz Eman striking. Gets that one down to third man for 1.
As an opener, you need to have a really good understanding. If you look at someone like Tanzir Hassan, who started the kind of form that he started, especially in picking up those boundaries early on, then you start to realize, do I still go in, and when I get an opportunity, do I play some big shots? Yes, you may, but important that you go to the non-strikers and pick up a single and get him on strike.
Nicely worked. Just going to be 1. 32 for none off 2. Most sixes in 2025. Tanzan Hassan Tamim. There he is, 46. 16 innings. He's got, what's he got so far? 1 in this innings and 4 fours in no time. Fahan on top with 67. It was Paran 57. Hassan Nawaz on 42 at the bottom of that list. He's been a fine, 22 years of age. Played beautifully again tonight. Crowd is still building too. Really good to see this. Oh, that's a boundary. So there's been a change in the attack. Fahim Ashraf is into the attack, and he's just dished up a long hop, really. He's been smacked for 4.
Yeah, it's time to deliver for Tanzir Hassan Tamim. So far, very good. It's a loosener. First up, wide, asking to be hit. And Tanzir does the rest.
Has he got 50 yet? Oh no, he's only on 33 now. Shots galore. He's pitching outside the leg stump, I think, initially. Scamping through for 1.
He'll be disappointed with that shot. I can tell you that. It looked a little bit closer. I thought it was a little bit fuller, trying to play across the line. And these are the things that he needs to improve on. I'll probably pitch outside the leg stump. Never in a good position to play across the line. Better to just play towards mid-on. What a wonderful start. He doesn't want to throw this away. 33 of just 15. Cruising along 37 and 2.2.
Maintaining that tight line again. Right, I'm looking for some smiles here. I need some smiles with this Vigo 2 selfie. Crowd selfie moment with Vigo 2 smartphone. What have I got? 1, yeah, 2, I'll give that 3, 4, no. Oh yes, I got 1 to the end, 5. 5 smiles in a row, well done guys.
This eases the pressure when you pick up the boundary of the very first ball of an over. They did that in this over. Again, don't going down the wicket. This is the third over. And Imon at the non-striker's end has only faced 2 deliveries for his 2 singles. So the moment he's got on strike, he's got him back on strike. And the challenge for him is to convert this start here. Once again, he's got a wonderful start here for his team.
Go on, I know you want to read that, go on. Go on, Atta, go on, you want to read that.
Don't have to, everybody is watching.
Yeah, they're giving you a bit more time. Slight change in the field. Got protection on that leg side. Only 2 allowed outside in the first 6. Makes it tough for bowlers. Pinpoint accuracy is required. Short delivery. Not a very quick one. Threw that too early.
A change of tactics here from Fahim Ashraf and the skipper Salman Ali Aga. We saw that the field change. We've got a wideish mid-wicket and there is deep square leg also, suggesting that he'll be attempting to bowl few short pitch deliveries. So as a batter, you've got to understand what the bowler is trying to do. Lichun Kumar Das playing his 100 T20 international tonight. 5th player for Bangladesh to do so.
The line was good, that saved him. Again, it was on the short side. 38 for none. Some of the numbers for Bangladesh. Lytton Das striking at 125 with his 100 games. Not a great deal of experience there. Shafir Islam is off the park. We won't see him batting, I'm sure. 46 games. I hope he's not required. It's Ralph now with rockets into the attack. And he knows really to bowl one way at the start. A little bit of width cracked away on the offside. Work to be done by the sweeper. Ayub tidies up.
A nice looking shot this time from the bat of Parvez Hussain. Imran, you mentioned about his 100 against UAE. So he's in some sort of form, missed out in the first T20 international. Getting the bottom part of the bat, but still managed to come back for the second.
It's nicely bowled by Haris Ralph. perfect line, perfect length. That's where he likes to operate. Horace Ralph at very good pace.
Yeah, I like this from Parvez Hussain Imran and also Tanzid Hassan Tamim, because at times it looked, especially in the first match, it looked like they wanted to hit every delivery. Run rate now 12, required run rate less than 10. It's good going for Bangladesh.
A little bit of width that time, but too quick, I think, to try and work on the onside. He's pacey, Horace Ralph.
A hint of movement away from the left-hander also, beating the bat. There you go, just with the angle. It's a better idea would have been to go square on the wicket on the offside. Have a look at that field on the offside. 3 inside the circle, 4 short third also. So anything square of the wicket or even over the top of the cover fielder, it's a boundary.
It's a little bit lakeside. He's whipped that away for 4 very quickly indeed.
He was anticipating that, because it looked like that Horace Ralph was trying to bowl those short pitch delivery into the body. When he was up for it, swings it away. No fielder in the deep in that direction. And the short fine leg fielder just watches the ball fly over to a boundary.
That's the first time he hasn't got his line right. Since he started his spell, the first 3 balls were very good. And fairly brisk. That time was just setting up to be whipped away on this sort of deck. That's nicely played. Has it gone far enough though? Might be caught. It's caught. That's brilliant. Hassan Ali kept his eye on the ball the whole time. Had to look and run towards the fence initially. Once he caught up with the pace of the ball, he could then backpedal a bit, turn around and watch it closely back into his hands. Beautifully judged.
That is excellently judged. Not enough on the bat. At one set it looked like once he hit that shot, looked like it might just go all the way. But have a look at this judgment from Hassan Ali, fielding it mid-on, so he had to run back, maybe 20-25 yards, and judge it to perfection. That is brilliant. That is excellent catching. The Horace Ralph, after being hit with the boundary, sees the back of Parvez Hussain Imran. So Imran goes, the first wicket falls. He goes for 8. It's 44 for 1.
Time for the skipper now in his 100th T20 international game. Played nicely with his 48 a couple of days ago. Nice little platform for him, not even 4 overs, 44 runs on the board. He's a very fine player, Lytton Das. He's the wicket that Pakistan would have talked a bit about. He's the one that they really want to see the back of. Someone who can win games. And he's out of the blocks quickly for 1 and retains the strike as well. 45 for 1.
They just got the bottom part of the bat and they knew he was in trouble. It went way up in the sky, so that some time for Hassan Ali to go and grab it and judging it to perfection, close to the boundary ropes. Had to go back a long way.
Snelly must have covered around about 20 metres. maybe 25. Take that catch. Really good stuff. Maybe even more, actually. Might have been 30. Really good work from Hassan Ali. Scream to get back, captain. Time to have a look at our Inverex Exio. There it is. Performance, style and savings. Everything at one place. Pakistan's most affordable, environmentally friendly Inverex Exio. A perfect choice. Saw that for the first time 2 days ago, that Inverex EV. Nice one.
Lichun Kumara started in a similar fashion, looking to rotate strike early on. He's an elegant player. And if he gets going, then Bangladesh will be hoping that yes, there will be opportunity for them to chase this big target. They need a partnership, good opening partnership. Emon didn't face too many balls. Faced only 7, got out on an 8, but it was Tanzir Hassan, all about Tanzir Hassan, who is on strike. And he needs to continue.
Out! Went quickly. Catch is taken. Hope he's okay. Doesn't seem to be too comfortable. Braz's the man that's taken the catch, and he's someone who's needed, of course. A bit of spin bowling. Let's hope he's okay. Straight to him. End of a very, very fine knock.
That is a big wicket. That's exactly what I was speaking about. Can he manage to hang on and back through? Maybe for 15 overs. Not the case. He whips it away. All he had to do is get past that fielder. He had to just take out one fielder, and he manages to hit it straight on. It went pretty quickly. It's not a bad catch at all. It's a very good catch. Good reactions from the crowd. He was looking dangerous, but it's Fahim Ashraf who has picked up Tanzir Hassan. Abra taking a fine catch to send him back for 33. It's 46 for 2.
Now we're getting into some of the boys that really need to stand up and be counted here after the start. 46 for 2. Riddle's a very good player. 100 for 2 it was yesterday, and they lost their last 8 wickets for not very many runs. 8 for 64, actually. That's what they lost yesterday. Middle order's got to stand up now. I said it again, 2 days ago.
Now this player added 63 in the first T20 international. He's here because of this. He whips it away. He was in business for a boundary, but he just finds that single fielder at short fine. Maybe a couple of feet. A yard to his right, a yard to his left would have been a boundary.
Very handy leg breaks. O'Brien, I'd say it was not a wrist break. He was holding his wrist at the end of that. Stuff from Fahim Ashraf.
What a good over this is turning out to be. 2 new batters in the middle, so they have to start all over again. The required run rate now goes above 10. It's 10.22. It's still early days. It's only the 5th over. So this pair needs to do the hard work, and the bulk of run he would be hoping that comes from this pair.
Even Stevens in the run stakes. Pakistan were 50 for 1. Just a single. That's a top over from Fahim Ashraf. Just going for 3 and also picking up that dangerous wicket. 5 gone, 48 for 2.
When you're chasing 200, you need partnerships up front. 2 wickets down, Bangladesh may find this just a little bit more difficult now in the middle phase of the innings. They've lost 2 set batsmen. That's nicely played into the gap for a run. They come back for 2. J. Dot, official styling partner. They keep us slick and smart. What do you make of the situation so far, Amir?
Well, it was a bright start for the Bangladeshi team. Both the openers, they were looking good, but it's a setback for them once again. Lost 2 quick wickets, left plenty for these 2 to deal with. But they are able batsmen. They can handle the pressure, they can play the situation. So a partnership needed from these 2. At the moment, there is plenty of movement behind that side screen. Asking everybody to steady on.
They want people to sit down. There's a staircase just below us, and I think there's been a bit of traffic there. Ah, no, that's a good shot. That sound of the ball meeting the middle of the blade gives you a lot of confidence. It may not give you a lot of runs, but that's got to be a confidence booster.
And the way it was played. Just kept eyes on the ball to the last moment and then used the pace. Yes, the placement wasn't there, but was pleasing on the eyes.
Bangladesh need to fight to keep their chances alive, so they need to take this deep. I mean, the start is not bad, going at almost 10 and over, but they've lost 2 wickets, so idea is to develop a bit of rhythm again, and Ridoy can do that quite easily. He's oozing with talent, but it's just that the 30s and 40s are not going to win you contests. He's got to go deeper into the innings.
Yeah, he's shown his talent in patches. Need more consistency from him. He's got plenty in his repertoire. You name a stroke, he has it. But it has to be translated quite consistently. And the situation is such for these 2 batters to take risks with some control. They cannot afford to go berserk.
Ridoy is just 350s in 37 T20I, strike rate of 129. So consistency is missing, just 350s for someone who's played 37 T20s. For Bangladesh, he plays loads of game in Bangladesh Premier League. Therefore, Hassan Nawaz as a middle order player is such a gift for Pakistan. I mean, he's off to a brilliant start. Because it's a make or break deal. There's a break deal there. His partner is not listening to the skipper and he's being reprimanded. Yeah, just making sure that he still remains in the good books of the captain. thought the captain overreacted. It was a right call from his partner. There was no run available there. There was a risk factor there. It was too close to the bowler at the same time. The mid-off fielder was rushing in. That's out. Well caught at mid-on. Maybe Bangladesh would have been better off if that single was taken. Lost his cool, the captain. Didn't pick that slow delivery from Hassan Ali. Tried to hit the ball over mid-on, couldn't get the elevation, and he cannot blame him on his partner. He just can't. 80 parts for 6, it's 54 for 3.
Yeah, the soft dismissal, wanting to clear that field at mid-on, and a very good catch by Haris Rauf. Fielding, catching has been very good. And this innings off to a very good start for Pakistan. For Hassan Ali, he's taken a great catch, he's picked up a wicket. And the most important member of the family is clapping for him. Still seething with anger. Litton Das. Every wicket, follow wicket will make it tough for Bangladesh. So they need to produce partnerships, they need to produce attitude and a method really to get to 202. Hassan Miraz can bat, he can bowl, he's a very, very fine all-round cricketer.
He scored 100 opening innings for Bangladesh. He's an able batter. Yeah, he can heave anger all he can. But he lost control and cool. And it's going to be Abra, the leggy, introduced into the attack.
They needed the captain to lead from the front, and he just got a bit upset because a single was refused by Ridoy, and the very next ball saw his demise. Good running catch by Haris Rauf. He's very, very good in the field and still seething and taking it out on the non-striker. But that's clearly not how it's done. You go through highs and lows, you're temperamentally challenged. At times your partner can get it wrong, but that doesn't mean that you lose the plot.
Especially when you're the captain. Nevertheless, it was a good breakthrough achieved by the Pakistanis. Asking given. It's a procession.
Yeah, he doesn't spin the ball much. It was wicket to wicket. Ridoy is unhappy. And he's questioning the umpire. I mean, that would have gone on to hit the leg stump, I think. Or part of the leg stump. Given out by the fans and upheld by the umpire. So they suffer further. It's a downhill slide now for Bangladesh. Ridoy gone for 5, 56 for 4. Jacques Ali is in. Big strike. Oh, that's done. That's gone as well.
That was more adjacent, more straightforward for the umpire, and so it's like 9 pins. Wickets falling. Bangladesh have lost 5 wickets in 18 balls.
Yaradore misread that straight one from abroad, and this time Jakar Ali completely wiggled by the googly. He was playing for the turn. In fact, it came back. He had no clue. The umpire was affirmative once again in this over, and Abrar on a hat-trick. It's the 5th wicket. Jackie comes and goes. It's 56 for 5.